Well, we got kind of fucked up on that last episode. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. So, well, I guess this is gonna have to start. I don't know where it cut off, but okay. Let's get some more realistic rings going here. All right, we look good. Let's change up our look. We need to do some fashion here. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. Okay, let's go. That's what we were gonna do. We were gonna go up and talk to the crows. And I also wanted to go outside and see if Hodrick's shit showed up because we killed him. Gotta let the game know I'm trying to get out. There it goes. Haven't been invaded at all, so it only makes sense. Really? Really though? That was in. That was in there. A pickle pea and a pump rum. Interestingly, white feathers. Are those gray? We'll remember that. Come back to it later. Was gonna give him the shackle for sure. I believe I've given him a homer bone and a fire bomb. We want to give him seek brow. Black fire bomb, sure. Lightning urn, yeah. I don't remember if any of that did anything. Alright, so let's quit trolling. Let's read some of this lore. Mask attached to a ceremonial hat. A hollow once fought valiantly with this mask, but feared the fading of herself, and implored a comrade to remember her name. Perhaps that is why this gentleman's mask is named after a woman. Why is that gentleman's mask named after a woman? Because the comrade remembered her name? Large, durable iron helm known as a helm. This helm with a red feather is said to have belonged to a knight of sunlight in a previous age. The helm has no particular powers, but is of fine quality and appears to have been looked after with the greatest of care. Yep. Chainmail armor and white coat featuring a large rendition of the holy symbol of the sun. The choice attire of a singular knight of sunlight from a previous age. The symbol was painted by the knight himself, but the armor never bore any special power, sacred or otherwise. And then we got the bracelets. So, let's do some real fashion souls here. Let's get a little bit of... let's just layer it up for a moment. Hey, that's not too bad. Yeah, night leggings. Alright. Shield de Solaire. Sounds very similar to Soak de Solaire. Cirque de Soleil. Just get a little bit of this going. Let's go visit Hodrick's grave. Just as I suspected, nothing. Thanks for the Sozo, dog. So now we begin firing up this Viens. How much do it cost, oh dog? I have 80. Eh. Hell, I didn't have enough to go fast. Alrighty. Did I have one of those? No. We'll make the this next area go a little bit faster because I don't like the bird bitches. But I suppose we should talk about them. The Corvians. If I have to, I will log into another character to read the lore off their items because they don't seem to drop all that well. At least not for me. Maybe you guys have more luck. I should mention that I very much hate these assholes. But they are birds, for one. Not really birds, but they are bird-like. And if I can get a good look at them. Hands. They got hands. Feets. They got feets. They got some very bird-like legs. Faces of some scared-ass punks. See if I can get a look at some of these on the back, though. You can't really tell, but they've got little back wing arm type deals. It's hard to see on that dude. I mean, I'm looking at it, but I don't know if you can make out what I'm talking about. Yeah, there it went. It's that top wing there. Let me just bino it. You got the arm here, and then you got the wing sitting above it that attaches to their back shoulder area. There are several things in the game that have some back shoulder pieces. That, I believe, other than like Osiris, has like the largest back shoulder appendage, we'll call it. Okay, and this one hadn't sprouted yet, so maybe we get a different look. Shriving stone. Also known as Starkstone. Okay. Versus weapon infusion has the benefit of undoing the effects of infusion without reducing the reinforcement level. That's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, you can see that little muscle patch and that little wing going off the top there. And that one. No biggie. I mean, is that not more satisfying to watch? I mean, God, Ultra Greatsword's just where it's at, man. If you ain't Ultra Greatsword, then what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, what did I loot back there? Didn't even pay attention. Must have been some souls. Yes, it must have been. Alright, Matilda. Or, I seriously just called her Matilda. Mildred. You worker hat motherfucker. Get wrecked! This is why Ultra great swords are the shit. I mean, that fight couldn't have gone any more perfect. Butcha. Butcher's knife with an oddly large blade wielded by the mad woman haunting the road of sacrifices, Mildred. Squarely landed hits restore HP. Back in the undead settlement, the woman acquired a taste for human flesh, of which she took glee in partaking. So this is like the depths in Dark Souls 1 area. That's where she pops up. We get the brigand set, and is this where the dogs are? No, that's later. We get the brigand twin daggers. So we have a brigand here, Brigham Young we'll call him, and a Brigham Old. Surprised they ain't been eating. That was a lot of food that she liked. Dummy. I don't like this pregnant dog up here. Now, well, that's interesting to think about. So here we have a pregnant dog, which, you know, obviously female. She just killed herself, so we can't even look at the fucking pregnancy belly. Okay, just a fucking suicidal dog. But trust me, that dog was pregnant. So there's a male dog and a female dog. And also there's a male corpse and a female corpse right here. I mean, there's Morn, male, and Divine Tome of Kareem. Okay, maybe that wasn't a female corpse, but it seems to have been. Maybe corpses are just corpses, but we got the ring first. A malformed ring given to Knights of Kareem. Boosts miracles. Morn served the goddess Kytha and later became an apostle of the Archbishop. They labored together to provide comfort to the suffering. And we also got a sacred braille tome from Kareem filled with advanced miracles. Give to a storyteller, whatever. In the Way of White, there is a tradition of placing great faith in the words of the blind and braille. Tomes are not unusual. Why did I shut off at braille? Anyway, I mean, maybe there's nothing to do with that, but that was a pregnant dog. If you play through this area, just look at her whole stomach sagging onto the ground. You guys like screams? I love them. We have a Red Knight Corvian. Who's probably really mad at me right now for that. If I didn't say it before, I don't like the Corvians. But as long as I got bonfire to Horace and Pete. Did you guys see the fucking hitbox? Oh my god, I hate you guys. You see Horace and Pete back there just fucking watching that shit, dog. Watching it up. About to sacrifice their asses.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way. Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road of the...
Alright, so here's Horace and Pete. I guess we could read that item real quickly. Faded sheepskin parchment depicting the Dark Moon and a sword, equipped to pledge oneself to the Blue Sentinels. When a member of the Way of Blue is threatened by a dark spirit, the Blue Sentinels, in compliance with an ancient accord, assume the form of blue spirits and help to root out the invader. You know. No reason to travel here. Yeah, not even close. We'll, like I say, I'll go back before I end this episode and get the lore off of the Corvian shit. But I do want to go up here and get this coal, just so I can infuse my Spyhander. Oh, did you see that kill? I mean, why on earth would you want to roll around with a fucking short sword? I mean, that just makes the game easier. I'll stop and look at the next one before I fucking murder him. Not those. I despise these guys. Every fiber of my bone. But you can see the things that these guys are strapped to are right here. It's almost like these guys were tied up to these things so that they would be just kind of tied out of the way. And I mean, they're kind of like crescent moons almost. I mean, I don't know the full story behind them, I'm just guessing. Yeah, but you can see it. It's like it's staked into the ground, what was intended to happen, but freed itself. Still has this thing chained to its back, though. So we'll just puts it out of its misery. You got it. Do we have enough yet? Almost. We need one more shard. And here we meet our first... Uh-oh. Let's take a peek at this fella. The old Black Knight with the BKGS. I don't want to wake him up just quite yet. And we get the Cell Sword gear. He doesn't mind. The sword gear again. Let's go get the Farron's coal? I forget which coal's down here. Yep, Farron coal. And let's take a read on that. Coal used for weapon infusion. Long ago, used to forge the great swords of the undead Legion of Farron. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for heavy, sharp, and poison infusion. Alright, so the next thing we're about to do is wreck this nerd. I don't need any of that shit. Let's see if we can't get some cheese going. About to get cheese, bro. Ladders are your weakness. Swords are mine. You always were a sucker for that. Man, first drop, or first fight on this guy. Dropping the goods. Armor of the Black Knights who roam the lands. The knights served the first Lord Gwyn and followed him into the flame upon its linking. They became ash, but still wander the realms to this day. Yeah, and I seem to remember thinking that they were kind of like uncontrolled suits of armor back in the day. Here's our second possible crystal lizard. And magic sword, I think. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get in this area. There's a few more items right here I could get. But here's a lore question. The fuck is going on with these crabs? Huh? I mean, what the fuck? Is this like a throwback to giant mushroom, kid mushroom? What is going on with this shit? Wake up, bitch. I don't really care about the ring you get from them. Fallen Knight gear. Surprised I'm not wearing that already, because that seems to be the most popular pieces of gear you can get. As everyone you try and summon has that fucking mask on. Can I even wear that shield? No. My mans need some vitality. We kinda need it. But let's quit being foolish. And yeah. Let's get this dickwad coming at us. Let's stay far away, so hopefully we can only aggro one. I knew you would. Couldn't resist, could you? Yes. I wish you wouldn't hyper armor through my attacks. That would be nice. What you know about these apples? There it is. Bloodstained greatsword wielded by one of the watchdogs of Farron, who preside over the slumber of fallen warriors. The blade is a reminder of the exiles' past misdeeds. Past misdeeds. Inhuman strength is required to wield this heaviest of curved swords, and then the great club. There it is. Wood club fashioned from the branch of a giant tree. Requires considerable strength to wield a hard, durable weapon. Okay, no exile lore. But we can get the exile armor set lore. Let's grab a few things before we go to Farron Keep. We still got this little short area over here. Computer's hating the fact that I'm recording and playing the game. So a dead sorcerer, and this is some sort of spell. Oh, it's a sage ring. Ring given to Farron's undead legion by one of the preacher twins, known more commonly as the Crystal Sage. So they were preachers, okay. Shortened spellcasting time. The sorcerers of Farron Abyss Watchers were known to be lonesome warriors who would only rely upon more pragmatic spells. One of the preacher twins. Priests. I don't remember seeing that last time. Get out of here. Crab. You're a chicken shit crab. Oh, did I just really do that? I just really did that. I gave that crab his chance. It's a chance he always wanted. Well, he thought he had something going. That's what I meant to do. The old golden falcon shield from the falconers. A metal shield fashioned in the form of a falcon with wings outstretched. The golden falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords, and even to this day many mercenaries remain who look upon it as a token of good fortune. Eh, maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't know why I disagreed with the game there. I have no idea. I just decided that, maybe they don't. Maybe not. Yeah, well. This gives us a view of the coal if we hadn't already got it. And the ladder. Or how you could also have killed the exiles. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we have enough to upgrade the Zweihander one more time. If not, surely there's something else I could do in here. Oh, forgot about Cirrus.
You're an unkindled, aren't you? I am Cirrus, of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. I doubt we've much to blessing of...
Okay, so there's a Dark Moon Blade. Former servant of the former god Gwendolyn. Ah, shit. I need another shard. Also related to Hodrick and the chick over there sitting on her ass.
And in one piece.
What was I about to do over here?
Goodbye.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just level up 2 times and then I'll log into another character with the Corvian stuff.
Welcomes. Very well then, Haken.
Strength, please.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah. Not gonna be enough. We probably have extra embers. So I need 1 more 1,000.
Ashen One. Well, very well then, Haken.
There we have it.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And coal for Andre.
It wasn't he? Oh, used to for a fine prize. Now I'll be equipped to infuse. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put the.
He's very excited that you gave that to him. 812. That's not what I meant. That's what I meant. We probably want to go sharp. we are leveling both.
Pretty big, I go.
Or not sharp, fucking refined. We may have to go get a refined gem. Make sure I'm not forgetting something. Oh, I am. The braille tome. Run past old bloody hands over there.
Oh, did you wish to hear? Oh, you've brought me a braille divine tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
She already sold those. Wait, not all of them. Restores moderate HP for self and those in the vicinity. Miracles are fruit of the study of divine tales, a blessing received from the gods through acts of prayer. Miracle strength. Miracle strength depends on the caster's faith. Oh, Lloyd faith. Did that one. Miracle taught by Morn, the Archbishop of the Possible, grants one chance to endure when HP reaches 0. Intended to grant the dying a few moments for a final farewell. Tears are shed for the sake of the living, more so than the deceased. Elementary miracle among clerics creates a shockwave. While it inflicts no direct damage, the miracle propels foes back, staggering them. It can also defend against incoming arrows. Alright.
Have a pleasant, I pray.
I believe that's everything we wanted to do. So, let me log on to a character that's been through a couple of new games and new game pluses. Who should have the Corvian shit. Let's take a peek. Yeah. Do we have the Corvian knife? Now you can see how well I prepare for this type stuff. Doesn't appear to be in here. What about the Corvian? No? What's that? Well, ain't this a bitch? It's been through 2 fucking new game plus. No Corvian shit? Well. Forgive me, let me try another in the new game plus area. Okay, where you at, Corvians? I think I know which character might have the stuff. Oh, there they are. There's at least one of them. Great sights of the forlorn souls guided by heretical storytellers. The mistress of the painted world is said to wield a great scythe herself. Great scythes inflict profuse bleeding, such that the blood splatters on the wielder. So, painted world of Ariamus, the mistress, which is Priscilla. So they're either the same as or descended from the nerds from the Painted World. Is this it? No. Where is the Storyteller Staff? Huh? So they also have a dagger and the staff from the dudes that spit poison mist at you, and they're found, in a couple places throughout the game. They're not just localized to the. Wow, I happen to be in the area. Is this the Black Knight area? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I was doing here, but do you have the dagger? It does not appear so. Do you have the staff? It does not appear that you have anything, sir. You don't have shit. Well, I think it might be on my first character. Yeah, it would have to be. That's gotta be. He's got the most items out of anybody. He has to have it. Where the staffs? Where the staffs? Oh, come on, bro. What? Now who in the sumbitch has it? The Storyteller Staff. One of you does. Well, I will be damned. It must be on... Who would it be on? What's that other nerd's name? Yeah. The old Wolferini. The idea behind this character was to have a character... Yeah, he's actually wielding the fucking scythe, so he's gotta have it. Was to have a character that had claws and dressed like Artorias, hence the name Wolverine. I just don't have that fucking sword anywhere. But there it is, Storyteller Staff. A staff of a heretic storyteller who shares tales of the painted world to forlorn souls. The storytellers, too, are wretched beings with no place to go. Their bodies, souls, and even their staves are all tainted through and through. A heretic storyteller. So this is one of the heretical faiths, I guess, of the game. In that you've got the angel nerds, and you've got the Londor nerds. You got the way white, which is like the commonplace, and the Corvians kind of got their own thing going on. So I guess the question is, Corvians, what's the background other than Painted World of Ariamis? What are they doing here? And with that, I'm afraid I'm going to have to end the episode.